is up, YouTube? This is the Rogue Player, and I am back again. And as you can see, I'm here with my Melodious deck. Now, this deck I've been working on for at least 4 to 5 months, trying to get it to tip-top condition. So this deck is really fun. From the way I've made it, which I do not run any trap cards, it's super consistent. You could probably go through all your fusions in one turn, but let's get right into it. So for starters, we're running triple soprano. So soprano, if it's special summon, you can add if this card is special summon, you can target one Melodious to your graveyard and add to your hand, and then it can be used as a polymerization for Melodious on the field, including herself. We're running 2 cannon. I love this card because when you control a Melodious, you can just special summon cannon. So it's an easy special summon card. And same thing with Sonata. Sonata, if you control a Melodious, you can just instantly special summon it, and then all fairies on the field gain 500 attack and defense. 2 Aria. While she's special summoned on the field, all your Melodiouses cannot be targeted or destroyed by battle. So there's a lock with this deck. It's really crazy. This is one of the only decks that can actually pull that off. Then 1 solo. So if your opponent controls a monster, you control none, you can just special summon it. And when it's destroyed by battle, so the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Melodious monster from your deck. Then we're running 1 Opera. I just run her because she's an easy beat stick. She can't attack the turn that she's summoned, but if she's sent to the graveyard as a fusion material, you can this turn Melodious monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So in Serenade, this is basically treated as 2 tributes for a bigger Melodious monster. I don't really use her effect. I just use her for overlay. And then 1 Tam Tam. So if she's special summoned while you control Melodious, you can add a poly from your deck or your graveyard to your hand. And if she's sent to the graveyard for a fusion material, you can target a Melodious monster you control. It loses 500 attack, and if it does, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. You don't really use her effect. You only use her effect to add poly. That's all. Only run 1 score. So basically, she's an honest for Melodious. And Elegy, she is the other lock. If she's special summon Melodious monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects, or cannot be destroyed by card effects. And then all fairies gain 300. This adds the lights from your grave, and this one special summons from hand. So I only run these for fusions, but you can tribute them using Serenade. Now that's for the Melodious. Now for the other stuff, we're running triple Black Sheep. This adds poly. You just discard it to add polymerization. It's way better than Fusion Sage. Then Trump Witch. This is basically a fusion gate, or you contribute to add poly. So Trump Witch is really fun. Then we're running 1 Arc Lord Christia and 1 Sophion. I think that's his name, Sophilion. So yeah, and he's super broken. Yeah. Now for spells, we're running 3 first movement solo. If you control no monsters, special summon any level 4 or lower Melodious from your hand or deck. And 2 Fortismo. This is basically a polymerization every turn for your Melodiouses. And then you get once per turn you can target a Melodious monster you control. It gains 800 attack. 2 normal polymerization. I would run more, but you don't really need more because you have lots of things that fuse anyway. 1 Photon Lead to pull off some of your Melodious monsters' effects. Excuse me. 1 Celestial Transformation. This special summons any fairy from your hand, anyone, but its attack is halved and is destroyed during the end phase. 1 Valhalla Hall of the Fallen. I would run Hikatris, but it's just wasting room, so I don't run Hikatris. But Valhalla Hall of the Fallen is a really good card. Running 2 MST. You don't really want to discard your guys since this deck isn't compatible with Miracle Fusion, so you're only running 2 MST instead of Twin Twisters. 1 Dark Hole and 1 Fusion Sage to add polymerization just in case you don't have Black Sheep. Now for the extra deck, we're starting off with fusions. We're running 2 bloom. This card is just basically, if you can't beat over it, basically, and it cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects. 2 Shuberta. This card is probably the MVP of the entire deck because during either player's turn, you can banish any 3 cards from you or your opponent's graveyard, and she gains 200 for each one. So if your opponent attacks tries to attack her, you could go Shuberta, banish 3 from your graveyard. She goes up to 3k. And 2 Bloom Prima. I like her because she can attack twice. And if she's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Melodious from your graveyard to your hand. So that's for the fusions. For the XYZ's running Fairy Cheer Girl on Constellar Omega. She adds draw power, and if you're in a tight situation, your opponent has too much back row, you can just bring out Omega, detach, and he's unaffected by spell or traps to the end of the turn. So 1 Harlan Draco attack directly, 1 Gaga Samurai attack twice, 1 Gymnite Pearl, 1 Diamond Direwolf because he's amazing, 1 Dark Rebellion, 1 Ouroboros, and 1 Deltaros for the rank 3 plays, or rank 4 plays. So I hope you enjoyed deck profile. This deck is really fun. I hope you try it out. Go on YGO Pro, Dev Pro, whatever you call it. Check it out. This deck is super consistent without the trap cards. So if you like the deck profile, please give me a thumbs up. Please share the video. We're trying to get this channel bigger so we can, have more viewers and make the rogue player community more out there. So hope you enjoyed deck profile. Go Rogue.